Asia's hidden gems or harsh realities. Could you live on just $300 a month? Let's explore the 10 poorest countries in Asia, starting now. In this episode, we'll uncover the 10 poorest countries in Asia that not only boast stunning beauty of their women but also offer an incredibly low cost of living. Let's find out which country tops the list for affordability. Welcome to Watch the Globe, your ultimate travel guide to uncovering the hidden gems of our incredible planet. Let's dive in to discover the top 10 cheapest countries in Asia with beautiful women looking for men. Number 10. Yemen, spanning about 527,000 square kilometers, is nearly twice the size of Wyoming and is home to around 30 million people. Known for its warm hospitality and rich cultural heritage, Yemen stands as one of the least developed nations in the world, ranking 183rd out of 191 countries on the UN Human Development Index for 2021-22. A staggering 79% of the population lives below the poverty line, with 65% considered extremely poor. The gross national income per capita is a mere $940. Yemeni women are celebrated for their striking beauty, often enhanced by vibrant traditional dresses and the unique Shaz's facial tattoos, which symbolize beauty and pride. Despite the harsh living conditions, their cultural richness is unmatched. When it comes to living costs, Yemen offers incredibly affordable options. Living expenses here are approximately 24% lower than in the US, and rental costs are dramatically more affordable, about 84.3% cheaper. You can rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city center for roughly $220 a month, or around $135 outside the city center. Monthly living expenses without rent tally up to about $883. Transportation is incredibly economical, with a monthly pass costing just about $48. Dining out remains a bargain, with an inexpensive meal costing around $1.32, and a mid-range meal for two priced at just $1.57. However, the challenges in Yemen go beyond economic hardships. The country has been deeply affected by ongoing conflict, which has taken a toll on infrastructure, health services, and access to basic amenities. Despite this, many still find the low cost of living appealing, especially for those seeking a drastically cheaper alternative to Western countries. Let's move on to the next country, number 9. Tajikistan, officially known as the Republic of Tajikistan. This country, covering approximately 143,000 square kilometers, is nestled between Afghanistan, China, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan, and is home to about 9.85 million people. A paradise for nature lovers and adventure seekers, Tajikistan is covered in over 90% mountainous terrain, including the towering Pamir Mountains, often referred to as the roof of the world. Despite its natural beauty, Tajikistan struggles with significant economic challenges, often ranking as one of the poorest countries in Asia. The gross national income per capita stands at just $1,490. The nation's economic troubles have been compounded by a devastating civil war in the 1990s, which destroyed about 20% of the schools and severely hindered economic and educational development. Tajik culture is vividly expressed through its distinctive beauty, with Tajik women known for their striking features, dark hair, and olive-toned skin. Traditional attire like the colorful kura reflects their deep cultural roots. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Dushanbe, the capital, costs between $300 to $400 per month, significantly less than in U.S. cities like Austin, Texas. Grocery shopping is also budget-friendly, with a loaf of bread costing around 50 cents. Local transport is incredibly cheap, with a typical one-way ticket costing just 20 cents. Utilities cost between $30 to $50 monthly, and overall, a single person can live comfortably on a budget of $700 to $1,000 per month. Tajikistan may not offer the modern conveniences of larger cities, but for those who value nature, culture, and a slower pace of life, it can be a fantastic option. Would you consider Tajikistan as a potential destination? Let us know in the comments. Let's move on to Southeast Asia now. Number 8. Cambodia, located in Southeast Asia and bordered by Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam, spans approximately 181,035 square kilometers. With a population of around 16 million people, Cambodia is a land rich in cultural heritage and natural beauty. The capital city, Phnom Penh, is a vibrant hub, but many Cambodians still live in rural areas. Despite recent economic progress, Cambodia faces significant challenges, including widespread income inequality and limited resources. The gross national income per capita is a modest $1,490. Cambodian women are known for their unique beauty, often highlighted by their traditional spoot garments, which are woven into the country's cultural fabric. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically ranges from $300 to $500 per month, with prices dropping to about $200 outside the city center. Utilities cost around $50 to $80 monthly, and groceries are very affordable. A week's worth of fresh produce and essentials costs about $30. Dining out is also budget-friendly, with meals at inexpensive restaurants ranging from $3 to $5. Public transport is incredibly cheap, with local bus fares costing under $1. Overall, your total monthly expenses in Cambodia can range from $620 to $1,160, depending on your lifestyle. Before we move on to the next country, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you're enjoying this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, is it done? Great, thank you so much. Let's move on to the next country. Number 7. Kyrgyzstan is a captivating blend of stunning landscapes and cultural diversity, home to Kyrgyz, Uzbeks, Russians, and more. With a gross national income per capita of just $1,160, Kyrgyzstan faces economic struggles rooted in its Soviet past and the transition to a market economy. Agriculture remains a significant source of income, making many people's earnings susceptible to climate changes and market fluctuations. Kyrgyz women are renowned for their unique Central Asian beauty, featuring high cheekbones, almond-shaped eyes, and flowing dark hair. Traditional attire like the colorful and ornate elik adds to their elegance during cultural festivals and weddings. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs about $270 per month, while moving a bit outside drops the cost to around $160. Grocery prices are also very affordable, with a liter of milk costing roughly 70 cents, a loaf of bread about 40 cents, and chicken breasts around $3.60. Dining out is inexpensive, with a meal at an inexpensive restaurant costing just $3.50. Monthly utility costs range from $35 to $50, and public transport is exceptionally affordable, with a monthly pass costing around $12. A single person can live comfortably on a budget of $500 to $700 per month, compared to the $2,500 or more required in U.S. cities. Kyrgyzstan is full of hidden gems. Its mountainous landscapes and vibrant culture make it an attractive option for those who appreciate a simpler, yet fulfilling lifestyle. Would you consider living here for the long term? Let us know in the comments. Number 6. Bhutan, roughly the size of Switzerland, covers about 38,394 square kilometers and has a population of around 763,000. This constitutional monarchy is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and its unique philosophy of gross national happiness, which prioritizes the well-being of its citizens over economic metrics. Despite its rich culture, Bhutan remains economically challenged, with a gross national income per capita of $2,860. The country's mountainous terrain complicates the distribution of essential services like healthcare and education. Youth unemployment peaked at 13.2% in 2018 but has improved slightly to about 6.4% in 2023. Bhutanese women, often seen in the vibrant ankle-length kira, embody the nation's aesthetic and cultural pride. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Thimphu, the capital, costs between $200 to $400 per month. Groceries are affordable, with a typical basket costing between $30 to $50. Utilities, including electricity, heating, and water, average around $30 to $50. Internet services are priced between $40 to $80 per month, and public transport is limited but affordable, with monthly expenses under $30. Overall, monthly expenses for a single person range from $500 to $1,000, making Bhutan a cost-effective option compared to the $2,000 to $3,000 needed in the US. Number 5. Myanmar, with its blend of stunning Buddhist pagodas and colonial architecture, is a beautiful yet economically challenged country. The gross national income per capita is just $1,260, reflecting its reliance on agriculture and fishing, sectors that contribute to its ongoing economic struggles. Despite these challenges, Myanmar has an undeniable charm. From the ancient city of Bagan, dotted with thousands of pagodas, to the serene waters of Inle Lake, Myanmar is a cultural and natural treasure waiting to be discovered. Burmese women, known for their petite figures and shiny black hair, are celebrated for their distinctive beauty and warmth, adding another layer of appeal to the country. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Yangon, the largest city, costs between $300 to $400 per month. Monthly groceries for a single person cost between $50 to $100, and dining out remains affordable, with meals at inexpensive restaurants typically costing just a few dollars. Public transport is also cheap, with bus fares costing less than $1 and reasonably priced taxis readily available. Climate change also plays a role in Myanmar's economic hardships, as unpredictable weather patterns increasingly affect agricultural productivity. While the country is improving slowly, its journey out of poverty is hampered by political instability and lack of infrastructure. Yet, for those willing to navigate these challenges, Myanmar presents an opportunity to live affordably in a country with deep cultural roots. Number 4. Pakistan, spanning about 881,913 square kilometers, is the world's 33rd largest country and home to nearly 233 million people. This nation, rich in diverse cultures and languages, faces significant economic challenges. Despite its vast natural resources, around 40% of Pakistan's population lives in extreme poverty, with a gross national income per capita of just $1,280. Government corruption, ongoing conflicts, and limited democratic practices contribute to Pakistan's economic difficulties. Pakistani women, known for their vibrant shalwar kameez adorned with intricate embroidery, embody resilience and cultural pride. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs between $150 to $200 per month, compared to $1,500 to $2,000 in U.S. city centers. Public transportation is affordable, with a monthly pass costing just a few dollars. Dining out is budget-friendly, with a meal at an inexpensive restaurant costing about $2 to $3. Monthly expenses for a single person range from $425 to $645, making Pakistan an attractive option for those seeking a cost-effective lifestyle. Despite the country's economic struggles, Pakistan boasts a wealth of historical sites, from the Mohenjo-Daro ruins to the Badshahi Mosque. Its natural beauty also shines through in places like the Karakoram Highway, making Pakistan a country of contrasts, beautiful landscapes paired with harsh living conditions. Number 3. Nepal, nestled in the Himalayas and spanning about 147,516 square kilometers, is renowned for its breathtaking mountain landscapes and rich cultural heritage. With a population of approximately 30 million people, Nepal faces significant economic hurdles. The gross national income per capita is $1,370, and about 25% of the population lives below the poverty line. Nepalese women, often seen in traditional attire like the colorful sari and gown, are celebrated for their grace and beauty. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Kathmandu, the capital, costs between $200 to $300 per month. Utilities, including electricity and water, average around $25 to $40 monthly. Groceries are affordable, with a liter of milk costing about 80 cents, a loaf of bread around 50 cents, and local produce priced low. Dining out remains budget-friendly, with a meal at an inexpensive restaurant costing just $3 to $5. Monthly expenses for a single person typically range from $500 to $750, compared to the $2,000 or more required in the U.S. Beyond its cost-effectiveness, Nepal offers access to the majestic Mount Everest and Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha. These features make it a destination that combines affordability with deep spiritual and cultural significance. Would you consider Nepal as a destination for living or retirement? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Afghanistan, located in South Central Asia, is known for its rugged terrain and historical significance. Covering approximately 652,000 square kilometers, it is home to around 38 million people. The nation faces considerable economic challenges, with a gross national income per capita of just $1,140. The long-standing conflict and instability have severely impacted its economy, with about 54% of the population living below the poverty line. Despite the turmoil, Afghanistan's cultural history is rich and complex, with its cities like Kabul and Herat playing important roles in the ancient Silk Road trade routes. Afghan women, often adorned in traditional attire like the colorful burqa, are recognized for their natural beauty and cultural elegance. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Kabul, the capital, costs between $150 to $200 per month. Monthly groceries and utilities are quite affordable, with basic groceries costing around $50 and utilities approximately $30. Dining out is inexpensive, with a meal at a local restaurant costing just $2 to $3. Monthly living expenses for a single person in Afghanistan typically range from $500 to $700. Afghanistan's future remains uncertain, but for those seeking a life in a country with rich history, affordable living, and cultural depth, it presents an intriguing, albeit challenging, option. Number 1. Bangladesh, covering approximately 147,570 square kilometers, is a densely populated country with over 170 million people. Despite its vibrant culture and rapid economic growth, Bangladesh remains one of the poorest countries in Asia, with a gross national income per capita of $1,820. Bangladeshi women are renowned for their beauty and elegance, often highlighted by their traditional sari, which is both colorful and intricate. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in Dhaka, the capital, costs between $150 to $250 per month. Groceries are budget-friendly, with a liter of milk priced around 90 cents and a loaf of bread about 50 cents. Dining out remains inexpensive, with a meal at a local restaurant costing between $2 to $4. Public transportation is very affordable, with a monthly pass costing just $10 to $15. Overall, monthly expenses for a single person in Bangladesh range from $450 to $700, making it a highly cost-effective option compared to the $2,500 to $3,500 required in U.S. cities. In addition to its low living costs, Bangladesh is famous for its lush greenery, the Sundarbans mangrove forest, and the longest sea beach in the world, Cox's Bazar. For those willing to look beyond the country's economic challenges, Bangladesh offers rich cultural experiences and a very affordable lifestyle. That wraps up our journey through the 10 cheapest and poorest countries in Asia, where you can find beautiful women and live comfortably on a tight budget. Each country has its unique charm and challenges, but they all offer a chance for a fresh start at a fraction of the cost you'd find elsewhere. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Watch the Globe for more travel tips and hidden gems. Until next time, keep exploring and keep dreaming.